eighth graders, and congratulations on finishing your 7th grade year. I'm so proud of you. Many of you did an incredible job on your final exams, and you will see those grades on your report cards. I'm here to talk to you today about a very important aspect of your future, the summer reading assignments. The all 8th grade book that everyone will read is called Fever 1793. And it's a great book about the yellow fever. You guys are going to like it. There is one assignment that you're going to do for your U.S. history class that starts in the fall with Mr. Williams, and it is to create a timeline that has 6 significant events from the book, and there are specific things you need to do for them. The directions for your timeline are on the Academy at the Lakes website, so you can check them off as you go. But you're going to need some images, you're going to need a title for that timeline. You can create it digitally, you can create it by hand on a poster. Just don't forget that for each summary of the event, you have to have 3 to 5 sentences that are grammatically correct and correctly punctuated, of course, as you should always do. In addition to your timeline poster for Fever 1793, you're required to select a student choice book from my list of 10 books, and I will be interviewing you again, just like we did last year, about that particular book. The books that you are able to select this year are Crispin at the Edge of the World, which is the sequel to the Crispin that we read in school last year. You could read A Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. You could read D'Aulaire's Book of Norse Myths, which are all the fun stories from the Avengers, if you like to read about Norse legends and Thor and Odin. That's quite fun. You may also read Summer of My German Soldier by Betty Green. You could read The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. You could read Redwall by Brian Jacques. You could read Love Stargirl by Jerry Spinelli if you read Stargirl last year and you liked it. You can also read My Brother Sam is Dead by James Lincoln Collier and Christopher Collier. And my challenge book is Pride and Prejudice and Zombies by Jane Austen and Seth Grahame-Smith. I have taught that book before. It is a challenge because it's written in the original Jane Austen language with additions of zombies to the plot line, which makes it quite delightful if you're up for a challenge. And finally, the last book for me that you could read is Raptor Red by Robert T. Baker. Jurassic World comes out next week, and I know that some of you are dinosaur fanatics, and if you are, I highly recommend Raptor Red. Once you have read your book, you want to make sure to write down some notes on what happened and the major characters and the major plot and the settings and the climax and the themes, as usual, so that you're prepared for your interview during the first 2 weeks of school before we go off on our retreats. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email at anato@academyathelakes.org, and I'll get back to you within a couple of days, I hope. Please be patient. I don't check that email as much over the summer, so be sure to email me in June so that you hear back by the end of the summer. All right, guys, have a great summer, and I'll see you soon.